Here on Bainbridge Island to talk about the difference between 3 days and 14 days. In case of that big one, that big earthquake, why does FEMA now believe you need to have 2 weeks worth of stuff to survive? And I'm here with Scott James, who's an expert in emergency preparedness. Scott, and let's start talking about that difference. For so long we've heard 3 days. Now it's 14. Why?
Yeah, FEMA finally started studying, 3 days is not remotely useful after a true natural disaster, particularly when it affects an entire bioregion. So their current recommendation is 2 weeks.
So tell me something that I need for 14 days that I wouldn't have after 3 days, but I need to get to that 2 weeks. What would be an example of something we could find in one of these?
Well, for instance, power. So remember, when the big earthquake happens, our cell phone towers go down, our power goes down. We don't have running water, and this is not a winter storm. This is not for a handful of days. This is weeks to months. And so, for instance, we include this handy little Garmin satellite device. Yeah.
All right. So what is this?
Love this thing. So that communicates with the satellite tower, not a cell tower. You can pair it with your smartphone to make texting easier, but this allows you to talk to those out-of-region contacts that we want everybody to have to be able to say, I'm okay. There's tons of lists out there on the web. The ones that I like best are either a complete list, like what we've done here with ReadyPod, where you can buy it all in one click, or those 12-month lists where you're setting aside so much money out of your budget each month in order to generally stock up over the year.
Yeah, the Monroe earthquake was a scary one, but it wasn't the big one, and trying to get people as prepared as possible, 14 days, not 3.